You ever wonder what Game Freak did before Pokemon? Well, you're looking at it. It's Yoshi. It was released on both the NES and Game Boy, but in this review, we'll just be looking at the game's console counterpart. A super late release for the NES, Yoshi didn't hit the shores of North America or Europe until mid to late 1992, roughly a full year after the character's debut in Super Mario World on Nintendo's next platform. At first glance of this game, it looks as though it should have been released alongside Super Mario Bros. 3, given that the sprites for all the monsters that you'll be stacking appear to be from that title and not Mario World. But here's a fun Yoshi fact. Shigeru Miyamoto, one of the creators of the Mario franchise, actually wanted Mario to have a dinosaur companion ever since the first release of Super Mario Bros., but it just wasn't possible due to the limitations of the NES. He again wanted to feature Yoshi in Super Mario Bros. 3, but was again unable to do so. How cool would that have been to have Yoshi in Super Mario Bros. 3? Yeah, we got the frog suit and that shoe thingy, but come on, Yoshi would have been awesome there. And in this game, we actually get a little glimpse of what that might have looked like, which is pretty cool. So you've got a couple of options in the main menu. One being the option to start off on a mid-tier level, presumably because this game offers no save function, and advanced players may not want to repeatedly be bogged down by the slowness of the beginning part of the game each time they start up. And the second being a speed meter with a low and high setting. And this puzzle game is pretty simple. You've got a playing field that is divided into 4 columns, and the objective is to match Yoshi shells to hatch them and prevent the 4 stacks, which pile up from the falling monsters, from growing too tall. You can clear out monsters by one of 2 ways. The first way is to drop a monster onto a matching monster to eliminate both, which gets you some points. And the second way, the more rewarding way, is to stack monsters between 2 eggshell halves, eliminating a bunch at once, as well as hatching a baby Yoshi, for big points. Similarly to Tetris, the game offers 2 game modes. A-type, which is endless and just gets progressively faster and more difficult until you can't handle it anymore, and B-type, where you must clear out the entire stage before progressing, with increasing difficulty with each stage. Also like Tetris, you've got a few different musical tracks that you can choose from, so that way you've got some kind of variance in the music. And the music is really where I see Game Freak's involvement here, as it is very reminiscent of early Pokemon games. Which only makes sense given that the score was composed by none other than Junichi Masuda, the guy who would go on to compose most of the music for the Pokemon series. But unfortunately, not only did this game get lousy reviews when it first released, but it again received bad reviews when it hit the Wii Virtual Console in 2007. Some reviewers used words like slow, cumbersome, and uninspired to describe this game. I don't entirely disagree with these assessments, but at the same time, I think Yoshi can still be fun for young kids who just want a slow puzzler made for them. I mean, you can't expect every game to appeal to experienced gamers. Yeah, I play this game for 10 minutes and I'm bored because it's too easy, but I'm a pro gamer who's been doing this for a very long time. Put this game in front of a 4 or 5-year-old, and it's this crazy difficult puzzler. Anyway, I think this game holds up. I mean, it's got some great sprite work, very clean, simple, and colorful. It's got some great music made by a great composer, and sure, the game plays nothing new, and it's a bit derivative, but why view that as an issue? Tetris has some good clones out there, and this is one of the good ones. If you've yet to play this game, I suggest trying it out. Even if you don't have kids who can enjoy it with you, at least you can be able to say that you've experienced Yoshi's first solo game. With some awesome Mario 3 enemy sprites and a few classic Masuda compositions, what have you got to lose?